Chiefs Kingdom, sharpen your spears and brace for impact. The Red Sea is rising, the drums are beating, and the pride of one Arrowhead drive has never been more electrifying. We are not just reporting news today, we are witnessing the rebirth of a dynasty in the face of a chaotic AFC landscape. The static is gone, the fog has lifted, the pride is back. But before we dissect the tactical masterclass and the coaching chess match that is about to redefine the next decade of Kansas City football, you need to join the Kingdom ranks. Hit subscribe, smash that like button, and tell me in the comments, is the return of Eric Bieniemy the spark that ignites the 7th Lombardi, or is the AFC arms race getting too crowded? I'm reading every single one of your takes. Kingdom, we stand at a historic crossroads. Today, January 31, 2026, the news out of Baltimore is staggering, but the response from the chief of all chiefs, Andy Reid, is nothing short of legendary. Let's look at the gravity of the situation. The Baltimore Ravens, our fiercest rivals, the team that has pushed us to the brink time and time again, have blown it all up. After firing John Harbaugh, they didn't just look for a coach, they looked for a clone. They hired Jesse Minter, the defensive savant from the Chargers, to maintain the Harbaugh DNA. Minter is a reaper in the trenches, a man who turned the Chargers into a top 10 defensive juggernaut with inferior personnel. And now he has Roquan Smith? Now he has Kyle Hamilton? This is a declaration of war on Patrick Mahomes. But Andy Reid does not fear the Reaper. While Baltimore bets on a succession plan, Kansas City has brought home the architect. The prodigal son has returned. Eric Bieniemy, the man whose voice echoed in the minds of champions from 2018 to 2021, is back as the offensive coordinator. Matt Nagy is gone, his contract expired, and the chopping wood mentality has returned to the facility at One Arrowhead Drive. This isn't just a signing, it's a restoration of the culture that defined the early years of the Mahomes era. We are talking about an offense that averaged 30.1 points per game under Bieniemy, an offense that converted 49% of its third downs. The discipline, the aggression, the relentless pursuit of the jugular, it is all back in the building. And look at the massive expansion of this coaching carousel. The Ravens didn't stop at Minter. They went young. They went bold. They went 29 years old. Declan Doyle, the wonderkin from Chicago, is the new offensive coordinator in Baltimore. Doyle is the same age as Lamar Jackson. He learned under Ben Johnson. He helped Chicago finish top 10 in both points and yards last season for the first time since 2013. He is a tactical grenade thrown into the AFC North. And with Todd Monken heading to Cleveland as head coach, the entire division is reconfiguring their schemes to stop the Chiefs. The financial implications are huge. Baltimore is betting their entire future on youth, while we are betting on the proven championship pedigree of Bieniemy and Reid. Tactical layer deep dive. Let's go to the chalkboard. How does the arrival of Minter and Doyle affect the Chiefs in 2026? First, the defensive shell. Jesse Minter loves simulated pressure. He will bait you into thinking the house is coming, only to drop 8 into coverage and clutter the passing lanes. In 2025, Patrick Mahomes struggled against these looks when the run game was stagnant. But now, Bieniemy brings back the power run identity. We are talking about 12 personnel mismatch strategies, getting Noah Gray and Travis Kelce on the field at the same time to force Minter into base defense, and then tearing them apart with the option route nuances that only Kelce and Mahomes truly understand. And what about Spagnuolo? Spags is in the lab right now, crafting the antidote for Declan Doyle. Doyle likes vertical crossers and RPO constraints. He wants to use Lamar's legs to create wide-open lanes for flowing crossing routes. But Spagnuolo's defense is built on total devastation from the interior. Chris Jones, the modern-day Derek Thomas, will be the X factor.
If Jones can collapse the pocket before Doyle's young brain can process the secondary rotation, the Ravens' innovation will turn into turnovers. We are talking about a defensive identity that will be built around the number 9 overall pick and a reborn pass rush. The human element is vital here, Kingdom. I'm hearing whispers from the trenches. One unnamed AFC West executive told me Kansas City bringing back Bieniemy is the smartest move they've made in 3 years. He is the only one who can truly challenge Patrick to be perfect. Baltimore is trying to be clever. Kansas City is being elite. A source inside the practice facility at One Arrowhead Drive whispered, EB walked into the first meeting and didn't even say hello. He just pointed at the film and said, "That's not a championship rep." The energy shifted instantly. Another league insider added, the entire AFC is terrified of the Reid-Bieniemy reunion. It's like the band is back together, and they've had 2 years to learn new tricks. Let's talk biography. Patrick Mahomes, transcendent vision, the modern Len Dawson with the arm of a Greek god. He is rehabilitating that ACL and LCL with the focus of a man who has had his throne threatened. The 9-month timeline is aggressive, but Patrick is not a normal human being. And look at Xavier Worthy, 4.21 speed, the game-breaking threat that evokes memories of Priest Holmes' explosiveness. Under Bieniemy, Worthy isn't just a deep threat, he becomes a tactical weapon in the screen game and on jet sweeps, forcing Minter's defense to play laterally rather than attacking the pocket. The lure of the Kingdom is built on these moments. The Lamb Hunt legacy demands that we do not just win, but that we define the sport. We are the gold standard. Baltimore is rebuilding their identity. We are reinforcing ours. For the first time since 2023, we won't face Lamar in the regular season, but make no mistake, 70,000 fans at Arrowhead Pride are already counting down the days to the January collision. We are the Chiefs' Kingdom. We are the Red Sea. We do not flinch. We do not fear the new voices in Baltimore. We have the general. We have the prodigal son. And we have number 15. The dynasty is not over. It is evolving. Stay loud. Stay faithful. How about those Chiefs?